Joe Namath, often referred to as Broadway Joe, is a name that resonates deeply within the annals of American football history. With his charismatic personality and undeniable talent, he became a cultural icon during a transformative era in the NFL. However, his legacy is often clouded by statistics that many critics use to label him as overrated. Yet, for those who witnessed his brilliance on the field, Namath's impact transcends mere numbers. This narrative delves into the life, challenges, and achievements of Joe Namath, exploring why he remains one of the most misunderstood quarterbacks in NFL history. From his early years in Beaver Falls, Pennsylvania, to his rise as the first quarterback to throw for over 4,000 yards in a season, Namath's journey is marked by resilience, charisma, and a profound influence on the game of football. We will examine his early life, the injuries that plagued his career, his unforgettable Super Bowl III victory, and the cultural phenomenon he became. By the end of this exploration, we aim to paint a comprehensive picture of Joe Namath, a man whose legacy is as complex as it is inspiring. Joe Namath was born on May 31, 1943, in Beaver Falls, Pennsylvania. Growing up in a modest household, he was the son of a steelworker and a homemaker. From a young age, Namath exhibited a natural athleticism that set him apart from his peers. He excelled in various sports, but it was football that captured his heart. In high school, Namath showcased his talent as a quarterback, leading his team to an impressive record. His skills on the field earned him a scholarship to the University of Alabama, where he played under the legendary coach Paul Bear Bryant. During his time at Alabama, Namath's talent flourished. He led the Crimson Tide to a national championship in 1964 and became known for his strong arm and charismatic playing style. However, his college career was not without challenges. A devastating knee injury during his senior year would later have a lasting impact on his professional career. After college, Namath was selected as the first overall pick in the 1965 AFL draft by the New York Jets. His arrival in the NFL marked the beginning of a new era for the league. At a time when the AFL was seen as inferior to the more established NFL, Namath's signing for a then-record $427,000 contract signaled a shift in the landscape of professional football. His presence brought credibility to the AFL, and he quickly became a household name. Namath's early years with the Jets were marked by both triumph and adversity. He struggled with injuries, particularly to his knees, which would continue to plague him throughout his career. Despite these challenges, he quickly established himself as one of the league's most exciting quarterbacks. His ability to throw long passes and make daring plays captivated fans and earned him a loyal following. As Namath's fame grew, so did the scrutiny he faced. Critics often pointed to his high interception rate and low completion percentage, questioning his effectiveness as a quarterback. However, those who watched him play understood that his impact extended far beyond the numbers. Namath was not just a player. He was a phenomenon, a figure who embodied the spirit of the 1960s and 70s. Joe Namath's career was significantly impacted by injuries, particularly to his knees. The knee injury he sustained during his senior year at Alabama was just the beginning. Medical practices in the 1960s were primitive, and Namath never received the necessary surgery to repair the damage. As a result, his knees were never fully healthy, leading to ongoing pain and limitations throughout his professional career. In his early years with the Jets, Namath played through significant discomfort. He often appeared on the field with bandaged knees, a testament to his determination and resilience. Despite the pain, he continued to perform at a high level, leading the Jets to victories and earning accolades. However, as the years went by, the toll of his injuries became increasingly evident. In 1970, Namath suffered a wrist injury that would further complicate his career. This injury marked the beginning of a downward spiral for the once promising quarterback. From 1970 to 1973, he played in only 28 of 56 games, a stark contrast to his earlier years of consistent play. The injuries not only affected his performance, but also took a toll on his mental state. Namath struggled with feelings of frustration and disappointment as he watched his career unfold amid physical challenges. Despite the setbacks, Namath remained a fierce competitor. In 1972, he had a remarkable season, showcasing flashes of his former brilliance. He engaged in a thrilling shootout against his childhood idol, Johnny Unitas, throwing for 6 touchdowns and 496 yards in a single game. This performance served as a reminder of Namath's immense talent, even in the face of adversity. However, the injuries continued to haunt him. By the mid-1970s, Namath's career was coming to a close. He played his final seasons with the Jets, but his performance was hampered by ongoing knee problems. Critics pointed to his declining statistics, using them as evidence to argue against his Hall of Fame candidacy. Yet, for those who understood the context of his injuries, it was clear that Namath's legacy was not defined by numbers alone. One of the defining moments of Joe Namath's career came on January 12, 1969, during Super Bowl III. The Jets faced off against the heavily favored Baltimore Colts, and Namath made a bold proclamation that would go down in history. "I guarantee that we will win." This statement shocked the sports world, as the Jets were 18-point underdogs and the Colts boasted one of the best teams in the league. Leading up to the Super Bowl, Namath's confidence was palpable. He had studied the Colts' defense meticulously and believed he had a game plan that could exploit their weaknesses. The media coverage surrounding the game was intense, with many doubting the Jets' chances. However, Namath's guarantee ignited a fire within his team and the AFL, rallying them behind a common cause. On game day, the Jets delivered a stunning performance. Namath's strategic mind shone as he called plays that kept the Colts' defense off balance. The Jets took control of the game, leading 16-0 by the fourth quarter. In an unexpected turn of events, Namath didn't even need to throw a pass in the final moments. The Jets ran out the clock to secure a 16-7 victory. Namath's performance in Super Bowl III solidified his status as a legend. He was named the game's most valuable player, despite not throwing a single touchdown pass. His ability to lead his team to victory against all odds was a testament to his skill and determination. The win not only elevated the Jets, but also legitimized the AFL, proving that it could compete with the NFL on the biggest stage. The cultural impact of Super Bowl III cannot be overstated. Namath's guarantee and subsequent victory changed the narrative around professional football. It marked a turning point for the AFL, showcasing its talent and competitiveness. Namath became a national sensation, and his charismatic personality endeared him to fans across the country. In the years that followed, the legacy of Super Bowl III continued to resonate. Namath's bold prediction became a symbol of hope and determination for athletes everywhere. He had not only won a championship, he had changed the landscape of professional football forever. Joe Namath was more than just a football player. He was a cultural icon who embodied the spirit of the 1960s and 70s. His charisma, style, and playboy image captivated fans and transformed the way athletes were perceived. Namath's influence extended beyond the football field, making him a household name and a symbol of the era. With his trademark fur coats, flashy personality, and confident demeanor, Namath became a media darling. He appeared on television shows, commercials, and even in movies, showcasing his charm and charisma to a broader audience. His larger-than-life persona resonated with fans, and he quickly became one of the most recognizable figures in sports. Namath's impact on the NFL was profound. He helped raise attendance and viewership, turning football into a major cultural phenomenon. His presence brought excitement to the game, and he played a pivotal role in popularizing the sport. As football became more mainstream, Namath's influence paved the way for future stars to embrace their personalities and connect with fans on a deeper level. However, Namath's fame was not without its challenges. The scrutiny he faced from the media and fans was relentless. Critics often focused on his off-field antics, questioning his commitment to the game. Despite this, Namath remained true to himself, refusing to conform to traditional expectations of athletes. He embraced his identity as a playboy and a showman, unapologetically living life on his terms. Namath's charm and charisma also had a significant impact on the marketing of the NFL. He was one of the first athletes to understand the power of branding and media exposure. His endorsements and appearances helped elevate the league's profile, making football a more marketable product. Even today, Namath's legacy endures. He set a precedent for athletes to embrace their individuality and use their platforms for greater visibility. His influence can be seen in the way modern athletes engage with fans and the media, demonstrating that personality and talent can go hand in hand. As Joe Namath's career progressed, discussions surrounding his Hall of Fame candidacy became increasingly prevalent. Critics often pointed to his high interception rate and low completion percentage as reasons to question his place among the greats. However, a closer examination reveals a more nuanced perspective on his legacy. Namath's statistics may not fit the mold of a prototypical Hall of Fame quarterback, but his impact on the game cannot be denied. He was a pioneer, breaking barriers and challenging the status quo in the NFL. His ability to lead his team to victory in Super Bowl III and his contributions to the AFL's legitimacy are significant achievements that deserve recognition. Throughout his career, Namath showcased his talent and resilience. He was a two-time AFL MVP, a Super Bowl champion, and the first quarterback to throw for over 4,000 yards in a season. These accomplishments, combined with his cultural impact, solidify his place in football history. Moreover, Namath's leadership qualities set him apart from his peers. He inspired his teammates and commanded respect on and off the field. His charisma and confidence made him a beloved figure in the locker room, and his ability to perform under pressure was unmatched. In 1985, Joe Namath was inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame, a well-deserved honor that recognized his contributions to the game. His induction marked a significant moment not only for Namath but also for the AFL, as it validated the league's history and significance in the evolution of professional football. Even today, Namath's legacy continues to inspire future generations of athletes. His story serves as a reminder that greatness is not solely defined by statistics, but also by the impact one has on the game and the culture surrounding it. Joe Namath's journey through the NFL is a testament to resilience, charisma, and the enduring spirit of competition. From his early years in Beaver Falls to his rise as a cultural icon, Namath's legacy transcends mere statistics. He faced significant challenges throughout his career, including injuries and criticism, yet he emerged as a symbol of hope and determination. Super Bowl III stands as a defining moment in Namath's career, showcasing his ability to lead his team to victory against all odds. His guarantee and subsequent triumph changed the narrative around the AFL and solidified his status as a legend. Beyond the football field, Namath's influence on the culture of sports remains profound. He paved the way for future athletes to embrace their individuality and connect with fans on a deeper level. As we reflect on Joe Namath's life and legacy, we are reminded of the importance of looking beyond the numbers to appreciate the true essence of an athlete. Namath's story is one of triumph over adversity, a celebration of the human spirit, and a reminder that greatness is defined not only by achievements, but also by the impact one has on the world. Joe Namath is not just a Hall of Famer. He is a cultural icon whose legacy will continue to inspire generations to come.